talk to me. It's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and had me in your arms? If I could make you see it, baby, would be something to make the starlight jealous up above. Oh, you make me up, hey, lights go out when I see you moving up, hey, light me up. I love when you groove like that. Oh, hey, could be us, kissing in the moonlight. Hey, I'm just saying, if I was your girlfriend. I'm just saying, if I was your girlfriend. Sometimes you think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first week of a major house project that I'm doing that I'm calling my bedroom shuffle. This is going to be swapping 3 different bedrooms around in my house, and I have really good reasons in my head for doing this. I'm not just doing it because I'm bored or I want a change. I think that the functionality of our house is going to be so much better once these changes are made. This video is going to show you the results of the first week of this project. I feel like I've gotten a ton done. There's still a lot to do, but it already just feels so good. I can see how well this is going to work for our house, and I'm excited. So in this video, I do have before footage, which is completely embarrassing. This king size bed is going to be moved to the new downstairs guest room, and we have a new one coming on Friday that's going to go into this room. And then these glass nightstands are the old ones. They're going to go to storage for now and eventually go to king sports. And the little ones, the shorter ones, are our new ones. I absolutely love them. They're perfect. And also the new bed we're getting is shorter to the ground. This twin bed is going up to James's room. Here is the current state of James's room. So the crib is gonna go to storage. The glider is gonna go up to his new room. This bed on the floor we've been using as a guest bed, but it's gonna go to storage because we're gonna put the king bed in here. And we are going to leave this dresser in here too, and we're going to keep it as a changing table and like keep his PJs and lounge clothes in here for now, just because it's easier for us to change him quickly on the ground floor than going all the way upstairs. But eventually this will just be the dresser for the guest room, and we will have all of his stuff upstairs. This room is going to be James's new bedroom, and so we have places for pretty much everything in here. These fuzzy chairs are gonna go down to the guest room. That little table is gonna go in between the 2 chairs. That's gonna go to my office. The sofa is gonna go to my office. This is going to be repacked and put in storage, and all of these items. And then this room will be my office. So obviously the bed will come out. This dresser I'm just gonna leave in here because I can use it for storage. And then all of Alex's sound panels will obviously go somewhere. All 3 of the bedrooms had walk-in closets that were full of stuff. One closet we were using as like a storage room with a ton of stuff in there, you guys, like so much stuff. Another one was my office storage. So I'm talking like electronics, cameras, cords everywhere, planner supplies everywhere. And then the third one was James's closet. I do actually have an organizational video on this channel on his closet and exactly how I organized his toys, books, and clothes. But while that one was the most organized, it also was in need of its yearly declutter. We need to reorganize his toys, put away the things that he's outgrown or just don't like, you know, either donate them or put them away to save for future kids, and just kind of like reevaluate. I think these spaces all need to be reevaluated at least once a year, some spaces twice a year, or maybe even more often. But these 3 closets were all projects that individually were already on my wish list of areas that I really just wanted to tackle and declutter and organize. And so this was kind of the kick I needed to just get all of them done. I wanted to start this project by not only decluttering all 3 closets, but shuffling them around into the rooms that they're meant to go in. So as I sorted things, like the things I was keeping got moved into the new closets. But before we get into all of that, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is KiwiCo, which is the only reason that I'm able to sit here right now and film this video, because James is occupied in the other room with a great educational project that Alex is able to oversee. KiwiCo is a subscription educational activity crate that is shipped monthly. Every crate includes all the supplies to create that crate's project, easy to follow instructions that are written for kids, and also an educational magazine that goes over all of the details of that crate's theme. There are different crates based on the age and the skill level of your children. It goes from age 0 all the way to 16 years old, and all of the activities are based on the STEM method, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So everything is very educational, as well as something that is going to spark creativity and tinkering in your child. And my husband is a big tinkerer. Like, his parents must have given him a lot of STEM model things growing up, because the two of them, they're just loving this. What's this?
A sissy.
A turtle.
A turtle. Who's
A blue fish.
A little Buddha.
A blue star.
A sissy rod.
A fishing rod.
A goggles.
Search for shells.
Cells.
Search for shells. If you want to try KiwiCo for your own child, or if you want to gift it to someone else, I do have a 30% off discount if you use the link below. So I will have all of the information down there. I highly recommend it. And this is something that I hope that we can continue to get him every single month, because I think that it is really good for him. And also, it's just good to have a change of pace, to have new activities, especially with everyone staying in more right now. It's just really, really good for both them and us parents. Thank you so much, KiwiCo, for sponsoring this video. James loved it, and I know my viewers will too. Okay, so getting back to my bedroom shuffle. The rooms that are changing up are James's nursery, the guest bedroom, and the room that was meant to be my office that never actually turned into my office. Two of them are upstairs, one of them's downstairs. Our house has 2 downstairs bedrooms, including the master, and then 3 upstairs bedrooms. So when we first moved into this house, we thought, let's just put James on the same floor as us. He was very young, he was only 1 when we moved in here. And we thought, this just makes the most sense for our family right now. But in my mind, the downstairs bedroom was always going to be the guest room. It's designed to be a guest room. It has a stand-up glass shower with no tub. It's not meant to be a kid's room, but again, James was really little, and I just thought, this is fine, this is going to work. When I was pregnant with him, we did decorate his nursery, and that was in our old house. And when we moved here, we just kind of put all of those items in his new room, but we never really decorated it. We never finished that space the way we had in our California house. And I think it was because in my mind, I knew we were gonna upgrade him to a big boy room at some point, and it just wasn't the priority. You know, he had his furniture, he had his toys and his clothes, and everything was in there, all the basics. But it just never really became the room that it had been in my brain when we first moved in. Meanwhile, upstairs, we had 3 bedrooms. One was the guest room, one was Alex's office, and one was meant to be my office. But what ended up happening was the room that was gonna be my office, I knew was gonna be the room I wanted to move James to for his big boy room, and it wasn't a good room for my office because it was in the very middle of the house. It was very loud. Like, when I would film in there, I would hear everything that was happening in the house. It just was like the worst space in the entire house to try to film in. And because I knew it was eventually gonna be James's bedroom, I just didn't feel like I wanted to spend the time to make it like a nice filming area and get used to it. And so I just never did. And it kind of became a storage room over time. It just wasn't being used in any functional way at all. And the guest room that was upstairs was also not functional because Alex was kind of using it as like his second office. I think because I wasn't using my office, I wasn't going up there a lot. And so he kind of took over the whole upstairs. He had his office, he was also using the guest room as a second office, and he was using the bonus room, which is eventually going to be a playroom. And so the upstairs was not functional in any way to me or James. Like, we never even went upstairs because all of the rooms were basically Alex's office, and it did not make sense. Whenever we would have guests over, he would have to like move all of his sound equipment and recording equipment out of the guest room. It was just a mess. Like, I just felt like our house was just like every single room felt like it was chaos. I did not like it. I decided that I was gonna go ahead and turn the rooms into what I envisioned them to be as like the long-term plan, which is guest room downstairs, James in his room that was my office, and then the old guest room that was like Alex's second office would then turn into my office, because I have never had a proper filming space in this house. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been filming in my bathroom. We went ahead and had movers come and had them take a ton of stuff to a storage unit. We really didn't want to get a storage unit because it's a waste of money. Like, why do you have stuff that you like can't store in your house? But the only reason we do is because Blair wanted a bunch of the furniture that we were going to get rid of, and she asked if we could store it just until she like moves. So there's like a queen bed and a mattress, and there's another mattress, and there's like a few other things. So we were like, whatever, while we have it, we're gonna go ahead and like put our holiday decor and stuff that we don't really have a place for yet while we're doing all this room stuff in storage. So we had movers come, they moved the queen bed out to storage. We are getting a new bed for our bedroom. It's already come in, I'll show you guys. And then our old bed was gonna move to the new guest room downstairs so that my parents or any guests we have a king size bed to stay in. I just think that that's really nice. It also gave me an excuse to get us a new bed, which we've wanted, but I couldn't really like justify it because I didn't know what we would do with the other one. And now it has a home. For the downstairs guest room, we do have our bed in there. We did order a rug, but it didn't come before the bed did. And now I don't know how we're gonna get it down because that bed is so heavy. I really wanted the rug to arrive before the movers moved the bed, but it just didn't work out that way. So we have the rug now. I don't know how we're gonna get it under that bed. That's gonna be a project. That room's gonna be pretty easy once we get all of James's stuff out because it is a guest room. It doesn't need like a ton of stuff in it. We are gonna use the walk-in closet in that room as our house linen closet. So we're gonna keep all of our extra towels and sheets in there, but really downsized because my office walk-in closet was our storage unit slash linen hoard. My husband, look, we all have things that we collect and hoard and are a little bit ridiculous about. For me, it's coffee mugs and stickers and maybe cats. For him, it's light bulbs, cords, and linens, like sheets, blankets, and pillows. I've asked him in the past if we could, downsize it a little bit, and he has not been in the right place for that, but now he's like totally fine with it. Step one of the closet shuffle is to empty out this one. Hello. James keeps closing the door. So this is the closet in my new office. This was the guest room closet. And so inside here, it was filled top to bottom with all of this. So all of these pillows, comforters, sheets, bulky baby items. So much was in there. We're gonna sort through this. We're probably gonna declutter a good amount of it and clear this area out. We pulled out all of the bulky baby stuff, and Alex is gonna try to put this in our attic, which is up here. And then we have, this is like our RV bedding that we never used, that like came with the RV, that we're gonna sell with the RV. We never used it. We immediately like put it in bags. So we're gonna take that somewhere else, not that closet. These two bags are donated linens and pillows. These two bins are Blair's that got moved here accidentally during the move. So we're gonna give those to her. Alex fell down on the ice and hurt his ribs, and so he's wearing a brace.
Yeah, I think it's like a weightlifting belt. But it works.
But it works? Yeah. And then let me show you what the room looks like. So this is what the room is looking like currently. Alex needs to remove all of his sound panels, and this carpet is his. And then the pillows and the sofa are staying, and these little guys are gonna go down to the guest room, and then this room will be empty. I forgot there's these two. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in that closet. 2 of these bags are donate bags, and 2 of them are things that Blair wants. So like bedding and different pillows and stuff that she decided she wanted. So we have everything marked with tape. And then we emptied out this closet, which is like a second linen closet. The only thing left in here is Blair's robe that she likes to use when she comes over to stay, because this used to be the guest room, so she kept her robe in this closet. And then there was a bunch of like towels and sheets and blankets that we went ahead and sorted through. So yeah, we've made huge progress in this room. In here we just have a mirror. We have some like vacuum seal bags that we may or may not use, and that closet is ready to be transferred, all the stuff from in James's new room into this closet, which let me show you that because it's a little bit alarming. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff in this hallway too. Ooh, Alex, you're making progress.
Yep.
Good job, even with hurt ribs.
Yep.
He's taking all the stuff. Okay, so in here, this is full reality, don't judge me, but this closet, if you guys watched our moving in vlogs, I unpacked a bunch of stuff into this closet and literally have not touched them again. I've never gone in here to declutter, aside from like one time I did these drawers. It needs to be gone through again. And I think because I wasn't using this room as my office, which I had originally intended to use this as my office, but because I never did, I just never like would think to go in here and deal with this. So a lot of this needs to be decluttered, like a ton of it. I literally haven't used anything that's in here in a year. Although a lot of this stuff I'm gonna keep because this is like planner collection stuff. I just need to like go through it. But a lot of this stuff needs to be decluttered because it's like old cords and old electronics and just like, I don't even know what's there. I need to go through every single thing. And then this is going to be James's closet. So it needs to be completely emptied out, and everything that I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna move to the other closet, and everything that I'm either gonna get rid of or donate needs to be removed. So that is the next step. And this is the one that I'm dreading the most. I think it's just gonna be the hardest to go through everything, but we're gonna do it. It took an entire day just to do that closet. It feels so satisfying. We donated almost everything. I literally only wanna keep 2 sets of sheets per bed and the amount of pillows that fit on each bed, and that's it. Like a normal house, I would think. And so we just literally donated the rest. Actually, Blair ended up wanting to keep a lot of it because she is like wanting an extra bed with like all the stuff to go on it. So I kept some things for her and then donate the rest. And yeah, I do have like vlogging clips of all of this. This video is gonna be long. I feel like I'm like talking about it, but also I'm gonna like show you guys the process over the last week of what I've gotten done.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love.
I started like nesting and planning out James's big boy room and baby number 2's nursery when I was pregnant. And when everything happened, I still had that urge to like do the projects in my house that I had been dreaming of doing for that baby, even though like it's just been this whole mental thing. I think this has been like a kick for me to actually get these projects started, these things that I've kind of thought about, like, oh, one day the guest bedroom will be downstairs and be nice. And one day James will be upstairs in a big boy room. And one day maybe I'll have a filming set and Alex won't have 3 offices in the house. But this has been like, okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do it now. And it feels good. So if there's a project in your house where you've been just kind of putting it off and thinking like one day, maybe now is the time to do it. We're all kind of stuck inside. There's an ice storm outside. It's been 2 days of working on these closets and I finally have James's closet empty, which means we can start bringing up all of his stuff and organizing this. And I'm so excited. So this dresser is not built in. This is an IKEA dresser. I haven't decluttered this yet. I need to, but it's filled with a bunch of my planner stuff. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to leave this in here for him for some of his clothes, but I think actually I'm gonna move it to the other closet because I think that I can make more use out of it than him. I actually think that because he has a big dresser in his bedroom, he doesn't need the drawer space as much as he needs toy storage. So I'm gonna get an extra one of the toy organizers that I have currently in his closet and we're gonna put them here. And that is going to organize a ton of toys. I think that will be more beneficial for him because he does have a ton of shelves both there and here. Plus he has a lot of hanging space and he has his dresser in his bedroom. So I think that that would be a better use of space both in here and in my closet. But I'm gonna have to get Alex to move this dresser because it's very heavy. This is the current state of this room. It is chaos. Last night I came in here, I started organizing all of the stuff and like decluttering that was in that closet, and James like colored over here and like made little roads and did all sorts of things. And then this is what the closet is currently looking like. So I've started like sorting a few things in here, but nothing is organized. Like this is gonna take another probably 2 days to get it nicely decluttered and organized. So that is the next step. 2 days later, this is what my office looks like. We have finally put everything where it is meant to be. We have the rug down, we have the sofa over there, we have this chair that I'm probably gonna film in, and then I have a long console that's going to come for this wall, and I'm gonna decorate above it and film in front of it. I haven't decided if I wanna use this chair or if I wanna get like a chair and a half armchair, or if I wanna sit on the sofa. I haven't really decided. And then in this corner, we're going to have my desk for my planner videos. So this room is ready to basically be moved into, which is so exciting. The closet still has work to be done. I basically moved everything in here that's gonna like live in here, but I do still need to organize this. But there's a lot of room in here. As you can see, it's not like being utilized well right now with the way everything's laid out, but it's going to not take up very much room and I can store more things in here. Okay, never mind. I could not leave it like that. It just didn't feel like it was complete for the video. So I just whipped this closet into shape. This is what it's looking like currently. I basically just consolidated like objects and just like put it neatly away. There is so much room in here. But I'm pretty sure this is done for now. Everything's decluttered. It's not the most beautiful in here, but it's a closet. Like it, you know, no one's gonna see this except you guys, the whole internet. So that's it. That is the current state of my house right now. It is in a little bit of chaos, but it will get better in the next 2 weeks. I will have another video or two in this little bedroom mini series, and I will be able to show you guys all the things as the furniture comes in and as I put things together. I'm so excited to get in there and decorate everything and just have these 3 rooms be functional and pretty and organized and decluttered, and that feels really, really good in my soul right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, KiwiCo, for sponsoring this video. Definitely check it out if you guys have kids or if you know anyone that has kids that you want to give a gift to. I will have my 30% off link below. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below with your thoughts on this project. If there are areas in your house that you are now motivated or inspired to tackle, let me know what they are. And yeah, I'll see you guys with my next video. Goodbye.